This movie shows different forming systems. They are tunnel forms, flat slab forms, wall forms, parking garage construction, and flying forms. This image shows a tunnel form used to construct a multi-story condominium in California. Here you see a form being flown into place. Before the form is set in place, the wall steel is erected. Notice the wall curb used to set the tunnel form. The form approaches the level of construction. It is slowly lowered into its correct location. In this image, you see the lifting apparatus used to move the forms. Workers lower the form into place. From this perspective, the forms are in place and the temporary guardrails are placed. It takes 2 forms per unit. Reinforcing steel is placed on top for the ceiling slab. This section of forms are in place and reinforcing steel is set in place. This is the reinforcement mat on top of the forms. A concrete pump is used to place the concrete. Temporary shoring is needed while the concrete cures to sufficient strength. This is what the construction looks like. Concrete work was halted during the winter. This image starts the flat slab construction section. Aluminum shores and beams are used. Wood timbers are placed on top of the beams. Plywood is then placed and forms the flat slab bottom. Notice the temporary guardrail. Around the columns, the slabs are thickened to form a drop panel. In this image, you see the drop panel at the column. This is a wall form being custom fabricated. Notice the blockouts that create openings for the windows and doors. Concrete is placed into the form by using a pump. After stripping, this is what the wall looks like. This is a short wall form. These next images show a rental wall form being erected and used to form a tall wall. This starts the section on parking garage construction. Most of the concrete members are precast. However, some forming is required for the slab decks. A ledge on this concrete beam provides support for formwork. This image shows temporary members placed for formwork support. The members look like steel joists and are called spannols. This is a detail showing the formwork. After the spannols are erected, the plywood decking goes down. Another detail of the forming system. The spannols are being erected. Another view of the deck forming. This image starts the section on flying forms. This is the floor plan of a high-rise apartment building built in Hawaii. This image shows the formwork operation. A flying form was used to construct the units on each floor. The next several slides show a form being removed from a unit and moved to another level. Notice it is custom built for the room configuration. It is similar to the tunnel form in that it has multiple reuses. This form is typically used on a multi-story concrete construction. A view of the building with the exterior wall system in place.